Oh, it's called chemical communications. It's how to make sure um, insects who use pheromones and fly around, sex life and what have you, give out these signals, and you can trap flies, mosquitoes, everything else that has that little sex feeling they have. You can reduce flies down to a reasonable or manageable amount. Up in Utah, Ukraine, Utah, not Utah, but northern climates, they have a little CO2 collectors that go after the female mosquito because that's biting, and flies. And they have these large containers, and every week they go and they dump out the dead, hundreds of thousands of female mosquitoes are not going to be able to reproduce and spread diseases, and flies. And it's pretty bad. You put these little traps, and they basically suck in flies. You put some rotten meat in it, and they suck in these things by the pounds. And literally, you can, hundreds of thousands of flies are, poof. And that's the pheromones. They found out that for locusts too. You put the pheromones out to the sex drive of locusts. You can trap thousands of locusts in an area. They set up I would say a tent, a big tent. And you have these pheromones out there, and you basically suck in the locusts. It's better than spraying. The locusts die, this great big cloud goes into this small area, and they're suffocated chemically. And you kill things like locusts, especially when you're dealing with farmers. They set up a building, and you're basically packing the building up with locusts, and then you cremate the locusts, chemically sprayed. They go flying into this big thing, and pow, it's like DDT, mosquitoes. You're setting up an operation where you're sucking up the mosquitoes out of the swamps. You're sucking up the flies. You're sucking up the locusts. The sex drive. Like red light district for humans. Yeah, well, it works. Once you learn what to do, you can basically eliminate mosquitoes and flies and other forms of insects. Now, if you can do it for, they're doing it for crops. For cotton bugs and cropsland and corn and maize in Africa. They're trying to, of course, the other problem is not just bugs there, but elephants. Rhinos, they like to eat too. Elephants like to eat a lot. Do we have a bug spray for the elephants? No, we don't.